to be cuter.
You wanted to be cuter than your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Jessica, it got really bad, and I think that maybe you're a little nervous and you're not telling us exactly how bad it got, but I know it got so bad that you had to switch schools.
Yeah.
Tell me what the other girls were ganging up on you, they were making you feel bad, it was just a really bad thing going to school. Tell me how that felt. It's okay. It's okay, take my hand. It's okay.
I don't know what to say. Like, I lost all of them, and then she just hung out with them. It got so bad that I had to switch schools. I had to go to therapy.
You had to go to therapy? Why? What were you talking to the therapist about?
Well, actually, my school nurse put me in there because I passed out in class because I was so stressed about everything.
You passed out in class?
Yeah. And like, 4 of my friends have died, and mostly to suicide, so she was worried about me. And so she put me into therapy. And most of it's because of this. I mean, it's hard when you lose all your friends, and like your boyfriend's the only one that's there for you.
Because when you're in school, it's all about friends.
Yeah, and it's high school, like I get it, but I don't know. She just kind of put me through hell.
Jessica, I don't think you're necessarily a villain, but at all do I think that. I don't want you to think that I think that about you. But something that stood out to me is you said the competition, that you always wanted to be better. I know you told my producers if she had a dress, you'd want a cuter dress. If she had a car, you'd want a more expensive car, a flashier car. A Camaro is very flashy, and a convertible at 16, oh my goodness. I had a convertible, but I think I was about 30 years old when I had a convertible. So do you think that possibly with the friend thing, it did kind of make you feel good a little bit, that they were being your friend more?
They weren't necessarily being my friend more. Like, Jessica wasn't good to them, and I wouldn't stick around if she wasn't being good to me. And just because, like, they're not friends doesn't mean that I shouldn't, like, I can't be their friend. And I think that's, like, she just takes it wrong. Like, I didn't steal them from her. They didn't want to be her friend, and I like them. I don't have anything, like, against them, so.
When you see she used to be your best friend, when you see her crying, what does it make you feel like when you see her hurting? And
I mean, I don't like it. I don't feel good because I know that I did bring this on, even though I don't completely understand how. But also, I think that I can never tell when she's, like, serious because she's over-dramatic a lot.
You think she's over-dramatic? So you think when she's talking about suicide, that 4 of her friends, like, committed suicide, and that she had to go into therapy because her mother was afraid for her safety?
Not with that, but with a lot of things, like, other people agree to, and, like, I'm not going to go into, like, who or whatever, but I just think everyone sees it. It's not just me.
Okay, we have the mothers here. When we come back, we're going to meet Jessica and Lauren's mom, because they're very emotional about this, as well as mothers should be. Mothers are like the tiger for the family. Don't mess with my daughter, and both moms are very protective. We're going to talk to them. We'll be right back. Up next.
I would try to talk to her, and she would tell me just not to talk to her about it because she was sick of hearing it.
Still to come.
I felt very betrayed. My whole family and other best friends knew about it, and I just found out 3 days ago.
I'm with Jessica, who says that she used to be best friends with Lauren until Lauren stole all of her friends. And now she's saying that she is a player, hate her. Jessica's mom, Carol, and Lauren's mom, Cindy, are both here with us. Carol, I want to ask how this has been for you, because your daughter's in a lot of pain. And I know it's pain that was probably scary for you because of the history of her friends and what her friends, her friends committing suicide because of their pain.
Right. It has been very, very difficult. It got to the point that I ended up picking Jessica up from school because she was fainting, or almost fainting in school. The last time I picked her up, the nurse said, "This is from stress. You might want to think about counseling." And that's exactly what I did, is I hired a counselor to start working with her.
Did she talk about the pain at the end of her relationship with Lauren, about Was that a lot of her pain?
Oh yeah, we talked about that extensively. I mean, I remember her coming in to my room, and she was really upset, crying. And she doesn't cry that much. I know she has today, but she really doesn't cry very much. And she said that all her friends were like ganging up on her, and that Lauren was behind it. And yeah, that was how I found out.
How do you take all of this, Cindy? You're Lauren's mother.
Yes.
And I know that there were some issues that you moms are in the middle of this, and it got really bad. These girls were the best of friends. There a lot of Lauren's things were in Jessica's house, and the relationship came to an end, and you wanted those things back.
Yes, I did. And we went to her house and brought a big sack of all Jessica's stuff, and they threw a few shirts on their front porch for Lauren. And that wasn't acceptable. I said we wanted the rest of the stuff back, and Lauren asked to go in, and her mother said, no, you can't go in
all
our
I
house.
had.
No.
I haven't found anything to this day. Like, I cleaned my room, and I still haven't found anything.
No, 2 days later, then Lauren got another sack.
Well, yeah, but I mean
back,
after that
but
one.
it took like a week to get her stuff back. We were ending it, giving all her stuff back, what have you. Lauren has went through a lot of pain too with all this.
What pain has Lauren gone through?
Well, she has a lot. Well, first of all, with moving, it's hard, and then coming back to Arizona and having Jessica as her friend, thinking that they're going to be, best friends again. And I tried to encourage her to find other friends because Jessica's always been rather controlling and would a lot of times turn situations around and make Lauren look bad.
Lauren, this is hurting you too. What are you thinking right now? It's okay. Take my hand.
Okay.
Like, she's making it seem like it's all me, but when I was in Austin, I was really depressed. I didn't have anybody, and I would try to talk to her, and she would tell me just not to talk to her about it because she was sick of hearing it. And I mean, I've had to go to therapists. I have medication. I mean, it's not just all her hurting, and just things that they're saying are making me mad because they're turning it all around. And I mean, it's just not fair.
You know what I say when there's two girls that are really hurting and there's two moms pointing the finger? I say, this is what my brother taught me. He said, "You're right, Jessica, and you're right, Lauren. Now what?" Do you understand what that means? It means that everybody is at fault. So now what are we going to do? Right? Everybody's crying, so that means pain is everywhere. So everybody's at fault. Do you guys miss each other? Do you miss her?
Yeah, but at the same time, I was relieved when we stopped being friends because it got so bad.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the good times. Do you miss the good times?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you miss about your friend? What do you miss about Jessica?
When she was actually...
Why don't you tell Jessica?
Okay, when you're actually being like a good friend, I miss that.
No, that's a negative way of saying something.
But
No, that's like telling your husband, well, when you ain't acting crazy, I love you. That's not positive. Let's just go straight to positive about the good stuff that you miss about Jessica. Tell her. I know you guys are best friends. Come on.
I miss going out.
Going out and doing what?
Having fun, going to your house. And
What y'all used to do in the house?
inside jokes.
Inside jokes? Like where only best friends know? And what do you miss, Jessica, about Lauren?
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah?
Just like going out, hanging out.
Tell her.
Going out, hanging out.
Give me something else, because this is too general for me. So I'm not entertained.
I don't know. We both get each other.
Yeah?
So it's like when you go out, if you don't want to be there, and you're like, okay, let's go.
Yeah?
So it's easy.
Where do you guys live?
Arizona.
You live in Arizona? Where do you live?
Down the street from Jessica.
Okay, y'all live down the street. So you're still in New York City tonight. Okay, I want you guys to go to dinner tonight. Actually, lunch. Okay? I want you guys to go to lunch. But this is what I want. I want moms to go too, but I want moms to sit at a different table. And moms are going to talk. Ooh, Carol was like, what? I saw your eyebrow went up. She was like, huh? Yes. I'm going to send you guys to a very nice restaurant, one of my favorite restaurants. Okay, I'm going to pay for it. I want Mama, Cindy, and Carol to just talk, just hang out. And I want Lauren and Jessica to talk. And just talk about the old times. Talk about the good times. Don't do that thing where I told you where you say, I liked you before you was tripping. Okay? Keep it positive. I think there's something, especially because you guys live so close. We can get past this. I think you guys love each other. I think you guys don't, it's not about hater. It's about hurt. You guys were hurt. Both of you guys were hurt. We're going to get past this. Okay? I'm paying. Dessert and everything. Order like 2 entrees. Yeah, 2 appetizers. Get like 3 desserts. Okay.